Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Aquaman 2. Everybody's punching bag right now. I got to go see it, and I'm not totally displeased, so let's just talk about it a little bit. To begin with, thank you to the LFR family with 963,000 subscribers. Amazingly followed me with my 344. We are still striving towards 500, so really appreciate everybody who likes, clicks, subscribes, and shares in any way they can. It really helps. I know that my occasional reviews of movies are not the most popular ones that I do, but I do appreciate those of you that watch. I just wanted to point out, this is a comic book movie. It's one of the types that I tend to go to the most at the theater because I like the big screen. I like the good sound. I like all of that. And I listen to like Young Ripa. His channel is really good. I gotta say, he's a little angry now. That anger made its way into creating his own comic book. I've read a couple of them. I really enjoyed them. And then, of course, there's Casually Comics. She also is a big time. She really is an encyclopedia of everything comics, and I really enjoy her channel a lot. Put a link to hers down below as well. Um, and then, Nerdrotic, 933,000 subscribers. He is a great source for information with a lot of similar sensibilities to my own, except that I'm a much easier sell on these things than you know, than than they are. It's just I go to the movies to sort of just relax and enjoy, and my suspension of disbelief will go a long, long way. So I wanted to just talk about this particular movie and why it was worth my $41 spent. So I spent a total of $41 on this time out. Now that was on Christmas Eve, and the tradition in my family, we have a very Vietnamese Christmas. Usually people come over to my house 6, 7 o'clock, and we have a sort of a cookout. I have a fire pit out back. A lot of times the conversation goes beyond me because my Vietnamese is not that strong, but we have that traditional dehydrated squid uh, broiled over the flames of the fire pit. But if a squid is dehydrated, is it really a squid anymore? One asks. So anyway, part of the tradition is that I kind of go away for a few hours in the middle of the day while everything is getting prepared and I get out of the way. And so this time I went to the cinema. I went to see Aquaman 2, The Lost City, and I went to Horizon Village. Excuse me, I went to Marcus Theaters. I shouldn't say exactly which one, but they are a great place to see it. I think the ticket itself was like $16, something like that. But I did want to mention that when I'm in Vietnam, I go to CGV cinemas where it's 300,000 dong, which is about the same. But there, you get a bigger seat, you get a little blankie, you get some tea, and it's a smaller theater. So those little pillbox theaters, and so a lot of times I will be completely alone, especially if I watch my movie early in the day, which I really like. I like to have the whole theater to myself when possible. And one more quick note about that theater is that they have this, the popcorn there is different. And again, I never understand why there's so much soda, such a big soda at all of these theaters. But there, the popcorn tends to be a little bit smaller, but it's a spiced thing. Anyway, just wanted to mention that before we get into the good and the bad of Aquaman Part 2. The first 20 minutes, I really enjoyed it. It was dark, it was foreboding. The bright orange suit looked really good in that very dark background. And the suit became kind of an issue as the movie went on, and I don't know exactly why. Manta can be a great villain. Now, using the same villain in two movies and just making him super powered in the second one is okay by me, as long as there are teasers of other villains and like the way the Spider-Man direction is going with the Sinister Six. I really like that, but kind of Manta was just super powered now, and there's this discussion about the old power suit, and uh, it was kind of a waste. The actor that plays Manta is very good, and the visuals can be really good, especially with the dark Manta against the bright Aquaman, but didn't work out that way. There were not a lot of there. At least I didn't notice a lot of little Easter eggs for the DCU or anything, which is kind of a big part of the deal. And then we get back to the bad part of the movie. The suit, it just seemed comically padded. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you thought so too. I don't know if Jason Momoa is just skipping leg day or what, but that suit seemed like they padded it really a lot to make him look more muscular. I don't know what the deal is. I hope he's not standing behind me. Anyway, I don't want to give any spoilers. Again, did I get my $41 worth? The food was great. So the movie itself, I think everybody's going to pile on. I'm going to talk about how terrible it was, but I knew about the Amber Heard stuff. I knew about some of the other sort of problems that the movie had. But the Brine King was very cool. Dolph Lundgren, I thought he was okay. Overall, there was some cool stuff in there. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Again, thank you very much for everybody that has liked, subscribed, and stayed till the end. I really appreciate it. Have a great day, and Merry Christmas to everybody.